Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Hello and welcome, folks. I don't even know if you can. I see that the mic is picking something up. I don't even know where my in is coming from at this point. It's not my headset. I don't know if the headset just conked out. I don't know if the connection is loose. If it's going to get better from a reboot. But yeah, bit of a mess. Now I don't know if I have any game audio. No, I don't think the game survived. So here's the deal, part beers of the stream today. Tomorrow we've got we got to get back. This is awful. I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna have to totally relaunch the game and everything to restart. So if you're hearing this, what do you think of the floor? I don't know what happened to my audio. If it's an OBS deal, if it's a system deal, if it's truly a headset deal. But shortly after Jenny said, I can't see or hear anything, the internet's low, I had audio. I was looking at it and I was like, well, I don't see anything wrong with the stream. It's good. And it seemed as though that was consistent with what she said when I chatted the question. But later, I realized that my audio wasn't moving. I thought I was muted, but I wasn't. Tried to toggle, nothing. Now I have turned off my headset. I just have PC audio, but unfortunately, Minecraft has never done well. You know what? Let's just see if we can fix this. Now the game's not going to launch well, I'm sure. What does this do? Do you guys still hear me? I don't know if that's the headset. You guys are gonna have to let me know if you can hear. Did that just? Am I talking? Am I still talking to this mic? Maybe. Or am I just talking normally? No, it's much lower. Put that further away. I don't think you guys are getting too much. This is certainly not ideal, folks. Sorry. Test, 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 test. All right, maybe we're back on the headset now. OBS is showing audio again. It looks more in a normal level. That's good. So maybe I don't sound like I'm talking through a can. I don't know if the game got funky there. Thanks, Jenny. Yeah, and thanks, Vlex, for confirming that you couldn't. I knew something got bad there, so I did restart the stream. We'll have a segment. Unfortunately, we were kind of in wrap-up mode, but we'll come back in here. So I don't know if you guys had video of me working through that. I don't know if you heard anything. Basically, the last time I looked at the audio was about as the creepers popped. But the good news is we figured out the pattern for the glazed blocks, so I can make them kind of circular. And then we did up the middle. Good way of checking to make sure that you have the same sized rectangles, right? I think we're probably okay either way, but I think we learned our creeper lesson. Let's have plenty of light. And then what we learned was there, no. Dang it! What did I do wrong? Skipped one. There. 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 Cool. What do you guys think? How is the floor? And then this is where we'll have to get a little creative as we go forward. So if we're flying up from the outside, we've got these reds on the corners, and we can go all the way up, and we could spare most of our time and resources just by leaving them at that. However, I do think they're kind of cool, and it might be good to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we could do another 2 in the middles of these sides, like so, right? And then from there, we figure it out. Are we going to do like we could do these patterns of the glazed all the way up somehow. Gosh, can you imagine? Oh, trying to get all those set, but once we figured it out, at least laying flat, it was easy. So there's a possibility there that we could do middles. What would that? I'm not trying to do it. I'm just trying to get these situated. So if we did that, no. How would we ever get that in? Oh, no. So if we've got that one is like that. That. And then these are oh my gosh, can you imagine? There's got to be one of these that goes on that side. That one. And then this would have to be up. That wasn't a. So we could do, if we scaffold, if we do everything else, I think we can do that from scaffolding on the outside or just a pillar of blocks, right? And just build it up. So we could do edge, edge. We could do uh, ooh, how about I don't want to fill in there. But what if we were to do like these, right? But then we got up to hello and welcome, first time chatter, Kaylee Ralph. Hi, Kaylee Ralph. How you doing? Welcome. We're trying to figure out some blocks here. A little bit of a puzzle. Oh, actually, for what I'm thinking here, we would go this and this. But how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, if you let us know how you prefer it, if there's an abbreviated form of your name that you prefer, do you prefer Kaylee? Do you prefer Ralph? KR? I don't. I'm good with whatever you're good with. Now, why did that one? Uh, there. Nope. There. Nope. Oh my god. Didn't we just figure this out? How does rotating this 90 degrees change everything? Uh, what am I missing? What about this? No, that's what we just did. Why are you not behaving? So then what's this? That's that one. And then this? No. And then this? No, because that one went up there. It's got to be. No? Like the opposite of that should be down, but we just did down, right? Why do those two not opposite? Hmm. So if that, like that goes there, so then that should reverse, right? But that comes back over here. What am I? I've done top, I've done sides. I Why? Why is this a problem? Why do that and that do the same thing? There's no random, and there shouldn't be, right? We just did this, but how are those two the same? This makes zero sense to me, guys. It should rotate around. Does like top bottom of this block, like if we go here, that's in the upper right. And if we go here, it's still in the upper right. And if we go tight, like right on the edge, still in the upper right. And if we go far, still in the upper right. How do I fix that? Hang on. So there is something to opposite corners, right? So this is near corner. No, that's near top. Now I can't not do it. What the heck? If I'm going here, it's up, right? If I go here, it's down. Don't ask me, but that's a mess. What? And neither of the, so it's got to be on, if I go like, well, there. So if I do that, it's wrong. But if I do maybe this, that's still wrong. What if I do this? Why? How many of these have I deleted, by the way, while I've been farting around up here? Oh, and I'm kicking so many off the edge, too. Oh, squid, by the way. Also, remember when I noticed this the other day? I was unhappy. Take that. Anything tucked up underneath? So anyway, Kaylee Ralph, hope you're doing good. Thanks so much for dropping by and saying hello. Shout out to you. Do you know anything about glazed terracotta? That's awesome. It's not the same, but it's freaking cool. Look at that pattern. Yeah, it's offset being upside down, but I love that. That's really cool. How the heck do we figure this out on the sides? Maybe we should. Well, I think here's the real deal. I gotta go. We were already going to do a 2-hour stream, and it was already over before we even got this interruption. Let's do that. I'm going to leave all this stuff here for now, and we'll come back tomorrow, clear head, and try to get the rest going. But what I was thinking is on those narrow sides, like the halves of this wall, we do a black boundary around these outer sides, and then put gray patches in between. So we do 4 blocks gray, 4 blocks gray, 4 blocks gray, and then maybe somehow switch that up on these sides that are independent and a little wider, where maybe we go gray on the outer edge with some kind of black set up in the middle or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. I think it's just going to be a bunch of head scratching though, until I can figure out a system. Like that worked out really well once I figured out how to rotate and place them, but I have no idea how to figure out how to put them vertically with any consistency. And it's just got to be a knack. We're just going to have to figure it out. But we may depart from what we've been working on here. In fact, we're going to do this. We're going to do this, that, and then I guess these can go back in over here. That's just a box. Unused. And these can go over to the side. Because tomorrow, as it says, we're supposed to get 120. And I'm looking forward to that. So we'll probably go do some touring around and stuff before we come right back to this. But depending on what we get up to or what's going on, we will want to come back and revisit all this. And again, maybe we just go down to land and work with these a little bit where we don't have to worry about falling or strange behavior, and try to figure out how to vertically place them consistently, like what angle and what side we have to be on to get each of them placed, what that would look like in terms of building up some scaffolding or pillars or whatever, so that we can consistently make a vertical section of wall that has a circular or that inverse pattern, whichever one we want to go with, as we go up. So, yeah. Dude, I was going to go to a creeper farm. And again, I hope all is a little better than it had been. It was awesome getting Kaylee Ralph in here. Welcome, Kaylee. My stream had just audio cut out, so I'm keeping an eye on it here. But again, we're going a little shorter today than we normally had. This is getting up on 3 hours. We're probably not quite there yet. But we'll have all our supplies with us. We can explore around. When we start up tomorrow, we'll probably pull this up, but then I'll switch over the source, and we'll look at the game notes for 120, if that in fact is released by the time we go tomorrow. And watch for the tweet. I expect we'll start off a little bit earlier than we normally would, and we'll come back or stick around in the 6-ish hour range tomorrow, unless we just are blown away and want to keep soaking it in. I'll see what my day is, but tomorrow evening I do have plans and all that kind of stuff, so probably it's going to be kind of mid to late morning through afternoon, evening, with a little bit of a longer stretch. So keep tuned. Thank you so much for being here today. Let's shout out everybody that was good enough to hang. We had, oh man, I don't even have the beginning. Vlex was in and out of here a couple times. Jenny was in here. Dr. Acceleron was in here. Mel, thanks so much for being with us. Fee, thank you. And have I missed folks that did drive-bys or were just in here quickly? If I did, I apologize. Doc, thank you for trying to tell me about the sand, but you can see why it would be a huge struggle. It's tough enough to suspend the blocks and all that kind of stuff. If we were just doing pinstripes, yeah, I'm with you. Just pillar up the dry concrete, pour a bucket of water down and let it flow down the sides, and it will wet it, and then you've got your blocks. But trying to stick in these glazed ones in between, I mean, I guess if I already knew, like, okay, well, this one will be this far, and maybe we can do some of that on the sides, like get the red pieces vertical and the edges of each of the sections, but we may end up still tearing all that out if we don't like the pattern or how it's evolving or anything like that. So, I don't know. We'll figure it all out, though. Don't you worry, and I would expect we'll get back to building at some point tomorrow, but we'll also definitely start off with a trip, see if we can go out and load some new terrain and see if we can't discover our first, I think, cherry blossom biome and some of the other new content. Can't wait. All right, real quick, let's do our repairs here. And for Kaylee Ralph, we hope you'll be back with us tomorrow. For everybody else out there lurking and listening, whether you're on YouTube checking out the VODs or catching on Twitter, I don't know. We've had a lot of Twitter followers the last couple of days, so shout out to you guys. Come by and say hi. Tomorrow should be a lot of fun. Brand new content. We'll try to track down and go from there. So this is where we say, hey, we didn't lose the world. Awesome. And park it for the night. I will see you guys back here soon. Until then, stay awesome, my friends. Thank you all so much for sticking with the... Thanks, chats, is what I was going to type. Thanks, chat, for sticking with the concrete processing. It was a lot of fun sharing some stories from my childhood. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you got thoughts, or if tomorrow, if you've had snapshot experience in 120. I don't want a whole bunch of surprises that are gonna, or spoilers that are gonna ruin the surprise of any of the content. But you might just be in the position to save the world and be a new hero. So we'll look for folks that can step up and keep me out of total danger, or not danger. We'll laugh in the face of danger, but maybe keep me from doing something completely stupid to lose the world. That's a risk we'll run, though. So we'll see you then. Take care. Stay awesome. Thank you all. Likes and comments on the VODs, always greatly appreciated if you are so inclined and enjoying it. Otherwise, we'll see you next time. Bye now.